after COVID, luxury boomed to a very new level, but now the travel is opening up. I think people are... I'm Reiya Oberoi. I'm a former fashion business management student here at IIAD. Currently, I'm working as a fashion consultant with Versace. I'm working as a fashion consultant again, and of course, the primary objective of my role revolves around sales. So I am expected to consistently meet sales targets. Apart from that, I am responsible for upholding the VM of the store and to provide feedback to the back-end team of the store, be it marketing, be it buying, so that they're able to set everything hand in hand and make everything better for the clients. So if I'm in the opening shift, I am required to report to the store and open it, and then I'm usually doing some checklists here and there to make sure that everything is set up for the day. I am getting done with the banking of the cash that was kept in the safe the last night, everything to kind of get the job started for the day. That's what I'm supposed to do in the opening shift. If I'm in the closing shift, say 12:30 to 9 p.m., then I'm required to make daily sale reports by the end of the day and provide feedback as to how we could do better, or the sale that we lost on, probably, like we're supposed to report to the stock team that this is how they can improve on the buying so that we don't lose out on sales. All of that stuff we're supposed to do at the end of the day and set up the VM again and then lock the store and leave, of course. So the first thing that is the foremost differentiator would be the clientele, of course, and the quantity of the footfall that you get. So the amount of footfall that you get in a premium store is very, very different from that of a luxury brand. So that clientele is much more niche, the quantity is much lesser. So you can, of course, give more quality service to them, and you can, of course, give more time to your clients and make relationships. That is the one thing that differentiates premium from luxury, that you get to build relationships when it comes to luxury brands, something that you cannot do when it's premium brands, because you don't have a lot of repetitive clientele over there and you're not spending that much time with your clients at a premium store. So I think that's what the major differentiator is. So, of course, we did study a lot about retail and consumer behavior, and I was involved, this is the subject that used to interest me a lot, and I used to write academic papers, and I've done most of my projects have revolved around this subject as well. So I used to research a lot about consumer behavior, and I think now that I'm actually dealing with clients, I'm able to understand and apply that knowledge back and deal with them in a much more personalized manner, because I've already conducted a lot of research on them. That's the thing. So one would be that your client is always right. I mean, no matter what, the perspective that they're coming from, you're supposed to kind of make them match your frequency. For example, if a client walks in and they're very panicky about some product that did not match their expectations, so you have to always understand what perspective are they coming from, and even though you're not the brand, you have to understand that you are the brand for the client. You are the facilitator of the brand, so you're representing it, and you have to act like you are the brand. I think that's the biggest learning that I got, and the ability to deal with different kinds of people and to not take anything personally and to just leave things at work and go out and switch it and be okay with everything that's happened. I think that's something that I've learned. Okay. So during the past few years, especially after COVID, luxury boomed to a very new level, but now the travel is opening up. I think people are, more interested to just buy stuff from outside. That is what I have noticed. It is going down a bit, the market as a whole. So I think to study the subject and to actually catch on what are the drawbacks that we're not able to cater to living in India, because we, of course, would want the industry to thrive where we are. So in order to kind of catch on the drawbacks and cater to those specific needs, I think this course is a must, because we get to really delve into what aspects can we make better for the clientele that exists in India, and what can we give to them so that they continue to shop from the country itself. I think to kind of understand all of that, this is a great course. So of course, I think when you're working with such people who are, of course, pioneers of the industry, networking is the foremost that they're able to help you to do, and networking is what gets you anywhere and everywhere these days. Like even if you have a degree, I think networking is foremost again. So one would be that. Second would be practical knowledge. I think I've always appreciated the curriculum at IIAD was anything but theoretical. We were, not given any creative boundaries. Like we were not told that, oh, you have to stick to this particular realm when it's your project. Like you can go above and beyond, and we'll be giving you that freedom of thought. I think that's what made me learn more than I could have at any other college. So yeah, I've said this before. My aim is to get into the back end, of course. But the thing is that when it comes to luxury, the back end of luxury in India, it is a very, very narrow space because the brands are only so less, and the market is not very saturated. It's like it exists only in 2-3 cities. So of course the back end is very limited, and to get a job is equally hard. So of course my, the road path that I have taken would be to kind of learn as much as I can about consumers, learn as much as I can about their shopping patterns, about their behavior, about what they want, so that when I'm sitting in the office and trying to cater a plan for them, I know them more than they know themselves. The best part is that no day is the same. So I'm somebody who needs to kind of mix it up and, do different things every day. I think that's why I was in a creative college after all. But yeah, like no day is the same, and you get to meet different clients every day. It's a challenge to kind of, if somebody walks in the store, I take it as, oh, I need to find the perfect stuff for them. Like even if it's not displayed, I feel like I want to read this person, I want to get the perfect dress that they want from inside and make sure that they're leaving the store and they're happy about it. And like when they leave and they drop in a message like, oh, the experience at your store was so nice, that makes my day. I'm like, okay, that's my motivation.